Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you an easy, quick, delicious Weetbix slice that kids absolutely will love. It's a great lunchbox idea to whack in the kids' lunchboxes, and even for us big kids, we love it too. I know me and my husband love it. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to do it easily today using this amazing machine here, the Thermomix. I absolutely love my Thermomix. It makes doing things like this so much quicker, easier, and I more so enjoy doing baking with my Thermomix because it melts, it chops, it cooks, does it all. The only thing it doesn't do is bake. So if there's baking, the oven is still required. However, it does a lot. And then at the very end of this video, I'm going to show you how the Thermomix has a setting that will pre-clean your Thermomix bowl, this bowl here, that does all the cooking. So I'm going to show you that little awesome little function at the very end when we're done cooking. So yes, I've got here 200 grams of unsalted butter, just chopped in there, and this recipe requires it to be melted, so I'm going to show you how we're going to do that using the Thermomix. We needed 250 grams of milk chocolate, that's down here, and 1 egg whisked, which is down here, and then it also has these yummy delicious freckles on top, you know, the good old freckles. So we're going to put one of them on each little square at the very end. And then it requires half a cup of desiccated coconut, which I have here. 12 Weetbixes, obviously, it's a Weetbix slice, so we need 12 Weetbixes. And just coconut oil, that's optional, but I like to just put a little bit of this in when I'm melting my chocolate. Just makes it smoother and easier to cut at the end. You don't get that breaking, you know, split like cracking when you cut your chocolate. 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, or 150 grams. Finally, 1/4 cup of cacao. I've just got this cacao powder here from my local supermarket, Coles. All this is from Coles. Let's get in, and we've got this delicious Weetbix slice that I know you and your kids are gonna love. So firstly, we're turning the machine on, which is just simply hitting this button here to turn the Thermomix on. You wait for that to load up. Okay, now that's loaded. Firstly, you want to turn on your oven to 160 degrees. 20 centimetre by 20 centimetre tin here that we're going to put the slice in when it's done to bake in the oven. So first things first, we're going to crush up the Weetbix, which our Thermomix machine is going to do for us. So we just want to crush up the 12 Weetbix. Now we're going to crush up the Weetbix for 10 seconds on speed 8. There's our Weetbix, crushed up. Now we're going to add the 25 grams of the cacao powder. And the beauty of the Thermomix, which is the hugest thing that I also love about the Thermomix, is that it weighs things for you. So it has a setting that you just hit on here and it'll weigh for you in grams how much is going in. So that's another function I absolutely love that the Thermomix does. Now we're just adding in the 150 grams of brown sugar. So we've got the cacao, the Weetbix and the brown sugar now in our Thermomix bowl, and I've got Miss Harper here watching me. I've just got my second Thermomix bowl out because I just realised I forgot to actually show you how the Thermomix melts the butter for us in it. So I'm just going to put the butter in this clean, dry Thermomix bowl. You just want to put that on for 3 minutes. $37. Speed 1. So there's our butter, now melted. That's what we want. So now I'm going to put our original bowl back on and add the melted butter to that. Just going to put that aside. Now we're going to add our 30 grams of desiccated coconut. Just going to weigh that again. And lastly to that, we're just going to add our 1 egg. And now we're just going to mix that on speed 4 for 5 seconds. And we're just going to want to scrape down the sides. We're just going to repeat that process once more. 5 seconds, speed 4. Okay, all done. There it is there. All mixed, done. Now all that's left to do with that, put that in our prepared tin, and then we're going to bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to keep my eye on it though, just to be sure. So now that the slice is in the oven, I'm going to get to cleaning the 2 Thermomix bowls that I've just had to use. So I'll show you how the Thermomix easily pre-cleans these bowls for us, and then I have to just clean one to melt the chocolate in to put on top of the slice. So I'm going to show you how easy it is and how that function gets a lot of that off for us. Obviously you're going to clean it as well, like either in your dishwasher, because these obviously dishwasher safe, or by hand, so that it just helps get a lot of that muck off. So I've just put some dishwashing liquid in here and hot water, and then we're gonna let the Thermomix do its magic. Okay, so that's how it's cleaned that butter off there. Now I'm going to give it a proper clean by hand in the sink, just because we're going to melt our butter, we're going to melt our chocolate in this for the top of the slice when the slice is done and cooled down. Now that our Thermomix bowl is clean, ready to be used again, we're just going to add the 250 grams of the milk chocolate and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil and melt that down. I added some milk choc chips to this because I only had a 200 gram block of milk chocolate, so I just rounded to the 250 using the milk chocolate block and then the milk chocolate chips. Okay, so our chocolate is in the Thermomix bowl. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I'm just using this coconut oil here from Coles, my local supermarket. Now we just want to melt that on speed 3, 60 degrees for 3 minutes. So here's the slice done out of the oven. I've let it cool. Now we're going to add the melted chocolate and the freckles onto it. You just want to place the freckles with enough space, you know, as you're going to cut squares out of the slice. So just keeping in mind that you're going to slice it up. So just be mindful where you're placing. There, so now the slice is done. Now we're going to place this in the fridge for 2 hours to set before slicing it. Okay, so the slice is ready. It's out of the fridge, ready to cut. I've let it sit for the 2 hours. Well, there you go guys, my chocolate Weetbix slice with the nice little kiddie touch, I suppose, of the chocolate freckles on the top. If you do try this Weetbix slice at home, I'd love to hear what you thought of it. Leave me a comment down below. And thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.